Good morning, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. We're out here in Dayville, Connecticut, which is a couple towns away from where I live. Nice, close local job for me. I've got 4 on the hook today. 2 house washes, 2 roof washes, and a pool surround fence for a friend of mine. He's having a 4th of July party, so we'll try to freshen things up for him. So we're gonna jump right in today. We're downstreaming. I've got this nice intricate house here that is pretty dirty. So I'm gonna be shooting 1% today. I'm gonna try to clean the faces on these gutter helmets. You see those are always black there. We're gonna rinse those heavy with the X-Jet. And we get a lot of dust and cobwebs and general filth on this siding. Pretty dirty on this side over here. Up under the lip. Very dirty. So this is gonna come beautifully clean with about a 1.25% mix. I've been shooting straight SH out of my container with my 10-to-1 downstream injector. So I'm putting a little more than 1% up today. Try to hit this kind of hot. I should be able to hit up into that peak no problem. If not, I'm gonna stand maybe back here with my shooter tip and I should be able to get up in there just the way I want. And over here, I'm gonna shoot some of these railings, but I'm not going crazy with this deck. All this is very, very aged. Not going too crazy. Over here, we've got a nice, dark, dank pocket. And this stuff is heavy, heavy on there. That's some thick stuff. So that's gonna be a nice before and after picture for me. I'm probably gonna put up an organic Facebook post. I don't do a lot of paid advertising on Facebook. I will do a little here and there. And then this is just a couple little funky angles, stone walls to climb over, stuff like that. So all no issue. Again, nice black on the lip of that gutter helmet is black. So I'm gonna try to freshen those. Those aggravate me. I don't mind, cleaning the front of the gutter, but then that gutter helmet, those things get nasty. Nasty. So we'll try to freshen those up. Maybe take a picture or 2. So here we go. Gonna jump right in. 7:55, we'll call it. 750. LA Awesome laundry detergent in my downstream batch mix tank. I'm running about 1 ounce per gallon or so in there, and I find it works very well. And we all know I love to start the machine on choke. One pull, baby. I bought the new M5 soaper tip. It's like an X-Jet, but there's no barb to draw soap. So this is a soaper tip because you can see, if you can see the size of the orifice in there? It's a big orifice. So it draws soap. And of course it's adjustable. You turn it back and forth, these flutes, fan out. So this thing works pretty well. I'm gonna be using this today. Should be able to get soap up in there, no problem. And a little bit more adjustability on the fly. 9 o'clock on the nose. Done. Truck's wrapped up. All set. House is all clean. Show you guys what we did. This siding that was nasty is now beautiful. All the way up to the peaks, no problems. This was the really bad area. And that's just perfect. A little over 1% hot mix. Downstreaming worked really well for me today. I want to go take a look at that really nasty area under the moss. I got the gutter helmets nice and clean all the way up. This side came out real good. This deck is a disaster. Nothing I can do with it. It needs to be replaced. And then this was the really bad area. It was heavy. And it's still dripping wet. But you can see perfectly clean. So I'm going to take a couple of still photos for my Facebook and for a little bit of marketing, and then we're off to the next project. Catch you in a few. All right, we're out on job number 2. All the hoses are pulled, ready to go. I got a nice cape with a breezeway, dormer out in the back, nice 2-car garage. We're doing a little roof work on the back of the house, so this is a little roof wash and a house wash. I got about 50 gallons worth of 5% made back there. I put a little extra laundry detergent in there this time. I'm running with 4 64-ounce bottles. So that's like, what's that, 256 ounces of LA Awesome laundry detergent in there. So there's $4 worth of soap in that. And got the 12 volt all pulled, and we're ready to go. Got my soft wash line pulled, so as soon as I shoot this roof over here, I'm gonna come back, start up, and start washing this house. It is 10:30, so about an hour and a half since I finished that first job. I'm out in Woodstock. It was a little bit of a distance from the first job, and we had a torrential rainstorm come through, so I had to sit out for about 20 minutes, half hour. We have beautiful blue skies now, and that's how it goes. So this roof is gonna get washed all the way up there. All that moss on there is gonna die. This one, and then this little hip here. And then we're gonna freshen up this deck for this guy. He's getting ready to paint it. So I'm gonna hit it with the turbo. I know you guys love that. Turbo nozzle. Everyone's afraid of the turbo nozzle. But we're gonna hit this, take a lot of this loose paint off of him without shredding the wood. I already set the expectation for the guy that, you know, it's not gonna come down. We're not getting every piece of paint off. But I'm gonna take a bunch of this flaky paint off for him. And then I'm gonna shoot it with house wash. So first thing I'm doing back here is laying my hot chemical on the roof. Then I'm gonna come back here with the turbo nozzle, clean up this deck. Then I'm gonna lay house wash on everything over here and then start rinsing, and it's gonna come out real good. You can see everything's dead there. Only takes a few minutes. Roof washing is a real quick add-on. I suggest you get into it. And there's really no other way to do it than with a 12 volt. Okay, I'm on the 4th side, last side. This is the dirty end. I usually start on the dirty end, ending on the dirty end this time. So I wanted to do the roof, the deck and the back side first. Oh, we got this thing right here. This is a generator shed, and it's got this corrugated fiberglass lid. So I'm gonna hit that with some roof wash and see if that doesn't come back to life. That came out sweet. Nothing to it. Little X-Jet rinse, a little pressure, and I didn't even use roof wash. I wound up just spraying house wash on there, a couple coats. Came right off. All right, we're all done. It is 12 noon. Still gonna wrap up my hoses. Just finished washing. Gonna take a quick walk around. Everything came out perfectly clean. Skies are threatening again. Hopefully it doesn't open up. Nice and clean. Gutters are clean. Up into the peaks are nice and clean. We blew all the paint, a lot of the paint off this deck. Showed you guys earlier how green this was and how much loose paint was on there. And we took an awful lot of it off. No damage to the wood. We got the guy a good head start, cleaned everything up. And then we did this roof. You can see everything's dead there. And we did that roof and we did the other roof. So I didn't get much video on that. And then this main part of the house here is all vinyl siding. And then the garage, the home is all aluminum siding and then transitions into vinyl on the garage. So we had a little combination here today. And so long as your vinyl siding is in good shape, and you got a correct soft wash process, you're not putting a lot of pressure up there. You're not having any issues. So this aluminum siding came out beautiful. Don't need to be afraid of it. Just don't hit it hard. And this was the dirty end. Beautiful all the way up. These windowsills were nasty. Perfect. Generator shed. Another beautiful windowsill. All good. Aged fence. Not doing anything with that. It's starting to rain a little bit. Hopefully it's only a passing sprinkle. And I'm gonna get wrapped up and we'll catch you at the next one. I'm out here on the third job. Went home, had a little lunch break. Collected Lauren Deary over there. And we're gonna do this big, beautiful house, shooting the roof. So we've got everything pulled. I pulled my chemical line up there. I'm ready to start shooting. We got the power washer pulled so Lauren can rinse. And I'm going to fire that off for her and finish making some more of my chemical batch. I'm going to be putting up 5% on that roof. I'm expecting it's going to take me about 50 gallons.
All right, we're out in Pomfret this afternoon. Big, beautiful house. Just washing the front of this roof. We're using the J-Rod with a 5% sauce. It's going to kill all of the lichen and mold we got up there, and it's going to be gorgeous. This rain is going to clean it right up. As soon as we're done, it's finishing touch. It's going to look great.
Project's done. Lauren Deary!
Go Deary, fan!
Lauren's hitting the fan in the driveway. We went up washing the gutters, the dormers a little bit. Real quick light wash on the whole front of the house. I got a lot of streaking come over those gutters. Looked terrible, so I couldn't leave it that way. Plus the client's getting this house ready to sell. So we're looking for curb appeal. And the roof came out great. I'm gonna go all the way back to the truck here in a second, get a couple afters, but fantastic. Everything's up there is dead. And we're happy. There's my final from the road shot. Very pleased. Uh-oh, we got Flexzilla hose on the reel. Had to throw my spare 50-footer on there. And the Cool Kid Club now looks good on there. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Fancy colors. Oh, Lauren found a frog in the pool filter.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Kiss him.
We're here on our last project of the day. Taking care of this little pool fencing area going on. Washed the little cabana. Washed the gateway fencing. This other little cabana is a little rough, but we washed it. And all of that fencing, inside and out. One of my friends who's having a July 4th party. So Lauren's finishing up with a final rinse. And we are done for the day. So another good day done. We'll be working tomorrow. I think I got 4 jobs on the book for tomorrow. So we're cranking right along. And today, I got over 700 subscribers. Thank you all very much for subscribing. Let's keep this little experiment going and wash on. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you.